You know it's over when you have illegal aliens leaving in droves to go down south seeking the American dream. I'm not making this stuff up. I was just reading that in an article. Hundreds of thousands of illegal aliens are leaving this country seeking the American dream. So wait a minute. The politicians told us that this is the American dream. But how can this be the American dream when we're number one in obesity? We're number one in abortions. We're number one in military. We're number one in debt spending. $14.3 trillion in debt. That's one. Then you have the underfunded liabilities like Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, which, by the way, they're empty, okay? They take the money out. There's no money in it. No money. Zero money. Nada money, okay? They take it all. And that's somewhere around, some say 80 trillion, some say 100 trillion, some say it's $150 trillion. Let's take the modest amount, let's say it's $120 trillion, okay? You add that to the $14.3 trillion, and you have $134.3 trillion of debt that you and me owe. That's right. We owe that money. Okay? Now, you know, in a video that I made a couple days ago, I said that they're not going to default. That's right. They're not going to default on the debt. Because you see, if they default on the debt, then you and I don't have to pay for it. Because we really didn't do anything to incur that debt. But because the supposed representative government tells us that they need the taxes in order to support the nation, which they don't. All of that money has gone through the 1% of the probably world's population. We're talking the bankers and the corporations, because you know they don't pay no taxes. I mean, if you look at the profits that they made last year, I mean, for example, General Electric made somewhere between 14-15 billion dollars in profit, paying no taxes. I mean, you think that the system is in your favor, and it just isn't. And it is time to come to grips. But who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I mean, you know, when you got the X Factor, and then you know you got baseball and you got football. I mean, that's really all that matters. You know. Not living on your own, be your own bank, taking care of yourself, buying something used, growing your own food. No, that's no. What needs to work is you know, getting into debt and getting things that you don't need, and watching American Idolatry and Dancing with Idiots. Yeah, that's more important. You know, more important than doing your part in the society, not as we, but as you know, individuals free, individuals enjoying their liberties, taking care of their friends, their neighbors, their family. No, that's just an old idea. We need to go back to the feudal times. You know. Yeah, I think that'll work great. Yeah. But on a serious note, it is really over. They're not going to default on the debt. They're going to default on us. That's right. They're going to increase the debt ceiling, and they're going to give the bankers and the corporations all the money they need. I mean, if you cannot pick this up after you know the TARP failed. Quantitative easing 1 and 2 has failed. Obama's stimulus plan has failed. All of these backdoor loans that were given to the bankers and corporations in the excess of close to $25 trillion. It's just it's over, folks. We don't have a representative government at all. There is no representative government. It hasn't existed in a long time. They don't care about you. They don't care about anything other than ensuring that they get a piece of the pie, I guess. And the Bible is correct, and the Bible is true. It says that the love of money is the root of all evil. And as a result and as a consequence, because really, you can't really blame the people in Congress and the government for all the evil that the blame. You also share this blame. And if you think that your children have a future in this nation, you're kidding yourselves. They don't. When you have illegal aliens leaving this nation in droves, and I'm not talking a couple, I'm talking hundreds of thousands, seeking the American dream in Mexico, even though there's a drug war over there, I guess it's worth taking the risk. Then something is dead wrong about this nation.